combination of garlic and oats, prepared the way I'm going to teach you today, is so irresistible and healthy that you have to make it for your snack. Today I'm going to teach you a recipe that's whole grain, gluten-free, vegan, lactose-free, more sustainable and animal-friendly because it's a vegan recipe. And guys, it's crunchy. What a delicious snack for you. Make it with me, it's easy. Let's get started and learn. We're going to start this recipe with the first ingredient. I'm going to grab it here, 3/4 cup of oat flour. Remember, oats don't contain gluten, okay? Usually it says contains gluten on the box because of cross-contamination. It's almost no gluten at all. If you can't have any cross-contamination, just buy special oats that are labeled gluten-free. Grab a medium-sized bowl and gently place the oats in here. Now you're going to add the second ingredient to the bowl. That will be 1/4 cup of carefully measured almond flour, making sure to level it off. Let's add it in here. A lot of people can't find almond flour. Don't worry, this ingredient is optional. If you want, you can swap it for peanut flour or use any nut you have in your pantry. For example, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, any kind of nut, peanuts. Just roast the peanuts first. Then blend them in a blender and measure out 1/4 cup. That works just fine. And if you really don't have anything, just substitute with 1/4 cup of oat flour. That will work too. It's just that with this ingredient, it turns out crunchier. The recipe, okay? All right, now, we're going to carefully season our recipe and then you'll never need to buy processed foods again. First of all, I'm going to use a teaspoon of oregano here. I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of salt here. This ingredient is totally optional, but I really like it. Here I have 5 pinches of black pepper. I've got it right here. 1/8 teaspoon, which is 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Here I have 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. And finally, I have garlic here. Here you can use fresh garlic. You'll use 2 cloves of garlic chopped and crushed, and you'll add them here along with the dry ingredients. Or you can use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Just remember that garlic powder is simply dehydrated garlic. It's not an artificial product, okay? So don't worry about that. You can use either one. I'm going to use garlic powder here. Now let's mix it up. And guys, I just realized I forgot to introduce myself. If you just got here, I'm Camila Victorino. I'm a biologist, PhD, and I specialize in developing healthier recipes to help you achieve your goal of eating healthier. And with a lot of love for the planet and animals, because all my recipes are more sustainable, they're animal-friendly, since they're 100% plant-based vegan recipes. Subscribe to the channel, okay? If you like this kind of topic. And again, there are several recipes I don't teach here that are available in my recipe books and my courses. Everything is available for you there at my school. Go check it out, pay a visit. You'll see there's a lot of great material there for you to benefit from. More health, okay? Look, after you've mixed all the seasonings really well, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil here. We made a little space here, see, to make it easier. And the olive oil will make the cookie crunchier. If you want, you can even add 1/2 tablespoon more, but I really don't want to use too much refined oil, okay? And here I have 1/4 cup of water. Let's go ahead and mix it up now. Take a look at our dough here, guys. It has turned into a really nice smooth dough, but look, when you run the spoon through it, you can see that it's sticking just a little bit, right? So what are you going to do? Let's try to bring all the dough together here. Let this dough rest for a bit, about 5 minutes. In a little while, I'll come back and show you the next part. Look, here I waited 5 minutes and the dough doesn't stick to my hands anymore. Check this out. Nothing, guys, it's the perfect dough for shaping. Delicious little cookies for your afternoon coffee. So, look, I take a silicone mat here, which is like my countertop, okay? You can just use your countertop, clean it well, and then you'll use your countertop. What are you going to do? You're going to take a little bit of oat flour and spread it on your countertop, okay? Then you're going to take the dough, shape it into a ball, grab a rolling pin, or it could be a bottle, any cylindrical surface. And then you start rolling it out, right? If it sticks, just sprinkle a little flour, okay? Let's go. Perfect. Once that's done, grab a cookie cutter. I picked a round one here. Don't have a cookie cutter, just cut it with a knife, no problem, okay? And then you shape the cookies just like this with your hands. Look, I made a cookie here to make it easier. I'm going to grab a baking tray for cookies. I can try to carefully lift it off the mat, see? That way it doesn't lose its original shape. Perfect. And then, with the leftover dough, you knead it again thoroughly, making sure it is smooth, then roll it out carefully with the rolling pin and make even more cookies. Next, you preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to finish up here. I'll be back in a bit. Look, I've finished making all the cookies here. It makes quite a lot. And now, just for decoration, I like to press a fork into them like this to make those little holes like store-bought cookies. They look really similar, okay? Except these are much healthier. I'm going to bake them now after I finish this decoration, and in a bit, I'll be back to show you the final result and also talk about shelf life and freezing. I'm back here with the final result. Look at this, guys. After just 15 minutes in a preheated oven, you already have these cookies here. And do you want to know if they're really crunchy? Yes, they are. I'm going to grab one here to show you. But before that, I wanted to let you know that it's best to store these cookies in the fridge in a closed container with a lid, and they keep for about 5 days. And you can freeze them. You can freeze just the dough before baking and then bake it later. They last about 15 days in the freezer. But you can also freeze them like this, already baked, but then they won't be as crunchy. They'll lose their crunchiness. Now let's try it. Listen to that crunch, guys. Guys, it's absolutely amazing, incredibly delicious, super crunchy, and really healthy. Honestly, I'm never going to buy crackers at the supermarket again, those savory crackers, because these homemade ones are truly a perfect substitute. Go ahead and make them. I know you are already making them with me. Yours are baking. Here's a tip. Let them cool for 10 or 15 minutes so they'll get even crunchier. I hope you enjoy it. So I'll see you in the next video. That's it. See you next time.